On project implementation status report, Senator Chute, you had brought attention to this. There were 253 projects. The Auditor General was only able to verify nine projects prior to this meeting. And Senator Chute, we had asked you to, if there's a project that you feel we need to focus on, then we can put the question to the governor. Yeah. There was a project listing that was circulated by Auditor General.
Chair, the list we have is very big. And what I requested you, I even requested earlier, yes, is that the money that was budgeted for is 4.56 to 150, 638 billion. And here, what we have is 518 projects. Budget is about 1.65 billion, and 2.9 is not accounted for. And the list we have, Chair, is big. And I asked you earlier, I need the committee to visit MARSABIT because we have a report from County Assembly that some projects were not completed or not even started, but paid for. So I think the second issue, Chair, is 4.5 billion was meant for development. 2020-21. Okay? So all of this, whatever they've said that it has gone to development, that is what we want to see. I want the committee to see what has been done. To me, development is like 6% only. Yeah.
Governor, what was your actual expenditure on development in that year in terms of percentages?
So, Chairman, I can...
There's a budget, then there's the actual.
On the question before us, Mr. Chairman, I'll bring it out as follows. The project implementation and completion was delayed by security within the county and impact of COVID-19 pandemic during the financial year 2020-2021. Management confirms as follows. Number one, the project's worth Kenya shillings 564,983,835 reported as ongoing have since been completed and are in use. The project's worth Kenya shillings 9,410,886 which were reported as completed but not in use are all currently in use. The projects worth Kenya shillings 54,656,806 that were initially reported as not started have since been completed, while Kenya shillings 180,191,344 were abandoned due to budgetary constraints, Mr. Chairman. Further, you may find an updated project program implementation status summary report reconciling variance noted in development budget for financial year 2020 and 2021 for your reference at Appendix OM1, Mr. Chairman.
Out of your schedule, the fish factory at Loyangalani, you have marked it as complete. Is it complete in use and value for money, Governor?
Mr. Chairman, this is a very painful experience, and I'll explain to you. That fish factory is one of our flagship projects that we initiated. It's one of the projects I promised the people of Loyangalani out of need because we had, or we still have, a huge lake which is being underutilized. People were suffering. We wanted to solve their problem. We constructed that fish factory. It was completed. Only awaiting equipping, Mr. Chairman. Unfortunately, Mr. Chairman, the lake level rose to an unimaginable proportion. So it's something which I will invite even the committee to come and appreciate. A lot of disaster has been caused, not only the factory, even the establishments which have been there before, the fish officer office, equipment, cold room, which was provided for and equipped by European Union, and many other assets, Mr. Chairman, was swallowed. Those are matters beyond our control. They were situated over a kilometer away from the lake. That is the situation in which we are, Mr. Chairman.
So you say when you give us a report saying that it's complete without the benefit of that explanation, what are you trying to say?
Mr. Chairman, the completeness of you can still see even from even now, as much as it has drowned, you can see the the level which up to Gebo is what has been swallowed, and you can see it has been roofed and everything.
I think what we need is a more accurate update rather than what you have put here.
Yeah.
Because anyone reading this without the benefit of that explanation will have a different conclusion.
Yeah.
Members, very quick,
This is what I was warning the governor against. But governor, put these things in the response you bring to the Senate. That's what the chairman is telling you, that if you tell someone that a project is complete, and I'm sitting here in Nairobi reading the document, if we did not have the benefit of that explanation, really, we would not know that the factory is not in use and the reasons why it's not in use.
Yeah.
Everybody knows what has happened with the Rift Valley Lakes. Explain it, so that when I'm reading here, I should not ask my chair to take me to the factory there tomorrow, then I go and find something else.
I agree, Mr. Chairman. Thank you.
Senator Nyonka, Senator.
I just wanted to say, Chair, that we are friends of devolution, and I've been listening and watching, and I look at the officers. I think you're going to have to do something about their team and how they handle these matters. You don't have to come and tell us what is not true. If you say what is true, we are reasonable enough as a team to agree with you or disagree with you. I think that is the frustration Honorable Chute and many of your people go through, that even when a matter can be simply explained, you find that there's always an excuse as well, and it looks funny. The only thing I would like to ask you as a last question is, are you comfortable if this committee can visit so that we come and audit some of the projects?
Quickly,
Senator Onyonka, on the last one, it is not at the invitation or pleasure of the governor. The committee shall definitely visit.
Yeah, I wanted to hear his answer so that I can conclude the way you did.
Mr. Chairman,
You preempted my answer. If he had said no, I would then have.
I'll be very happy.
On fish factory in Loyonga, Governor, this 34 million, was it made only for the construction of the building or plus equipment? And one, and last one, is there a feasibility study that was done before the rising of lake? Did it happen during this rainy season, or is that happen over all the years? Thank you, Chair.
Mr. Chairman, this happened not because of this rainy season, but I think it's a phenomenon that has happened all over, and it's really a disaster. But the bit about the feasibility study, Mr. Chairman, we had consultants who are commissioned properly, architects, quantity surveyors, engineers who are involved in this project, Mr. Chairman.
You are European.
No, this one was by the county government of MARSABIT.
Okay. Yeah, maybe we need to see that consultancy report so that we understand their reason. Because even in Naivasha, the lake is rising, and they should give us a reason why they put 1 kilometer from the lake. Yeah. I agree, could be climate issue. You are a champion of climate action. Maybe you can also assist us.
Yeah, but from a PFM perspective, not climate perspective, 34 million was sunk in Lake Turkana.
Right.
Senator Chute, I want you to have a final word on this.
So, no, I just wanted to ask the governor, we're in this situation now, what are we going to do for the people of Lengalama to make sure that they get the same factory or similar one completely far away from the lake?
Thank you very much.
That's important.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. I am happy to report that we have had a discussion with the government of Netherlands. We have agreed, actually had signed an MOU whereby they are going to fund a program called Realizing Full Potential of Lake Turkana, a program that will cost to the tune of about 1.3 billion. That MOU has already been signed, and issues to do with fish is what we are concentrating on in that program, and God willing, very soon this problem will be sorted out.
Honorable members, because